Melted. Let me show you. It's pretty much gone, just a little bit down there. And yes, things are good. And I wanted to wish you a happy new year and get into your next 3 marketing plays. So, new year, it's the new year. Do you have a plan for the whole year? And if so, do you already know what your next 3 marketing plays will be? I was spending some time this morning looking at what we're going to be doing for each quarter in the coming year, and it's super fun to put those things in place. And have you done that too? I bet you have already. And so for your next 3 marketing plays, I just want to run through a couple thoughts with you and see what you think. So if you've got your next 3 projects or campaigns or marketing plays in mind, that is wonderful. And if you're still thinking about it a little bit, I've got some thoughts for you. So the first one, do you have a solid system in place for getting prospects into your database, into your CRM, so that you can follow up with them? I was talking with someone actually on Monday, and they were saying, yep, they're still, have some sticky notes and an Excel spreadsheet, and that's well and good, but it's not sustainable and not scalable. And so we're putting a system in place for them this week. Actually, we're getting started with them this week on getting their prospects that are on business cards, sticky notes, Excel, into a spreadsheet, or off the spreadsheet and into a CRM, into Keep, which is what we love, but you could use a different tool, getting it in there so that they can have a follow-up system in place. So that's one of the next marketing plays you could make if you don't have that in place right now. Now, secondly, do you already have a guide, a checklist, or a video with super helpful info that you can automatically deliver to your prospects if they ask for more info? So I've got that in place. I did a little interview on the local radio show, The Sages Among Us. And so what I did on that show is tell everyone to text the word biz to me. You can do this now if you haven't tried it. 530-203-5703. Text the word biz, B-I-Z, and it automatically sends my marketing master plan to them. So that could go to you right now. And so that's a great way to get going. Another one I have in place, and you could do the same thing, is I've got a masterclass that lays out key points on how to get your marketing going. Totally free, awesome resource. So I had someone email me on Friday and just say, love this. How can I get started? And so I could reply back to him and say, hey, go to kokoroinc.com/masterclass. That's how you can get started. So if someone asks you how can they get started working with you, or how can they find out more, do you have something in place that you can automatically deliver to people or send to people? So that is a second play you could do. All right, a third play you could think about. If you don't have this in place, this is an awesome one to put on your list for the year, for the quarter even. Do you have a calendar where customers can easily book an appointment with you? So if you want to just get a flavor of mine and check it out, it's my name, CindyZulsdorf.com. And that will take you to a booking calendar. And that way, anybody who's interested in talking with me, I can say, oh, hey, just jump on my calendar, pick a time that works for you, and we can have a quick chat. And so it makes that back and forth thing. Have you ever had that where you're like, oh yeah, do you have time next week? Oh yeah, Tuesday, but not in the morning. Oh no, actually better do Wednesday. That backing and forthing, that toing and froing goes away when you've got a booking link. That can be built into your CRM. It's built into Keep. We've used some other tools that we use as well, Schedule Once and some other ones. Some people use Calendly. So whatever one you like, just have that link available, because it's going to make your life so much easier, smooth, save time. We love that. All about saving time. So that is a play, one of the next plays that you could do. So we talked about solid system of getting people into your database so you can follow up, having a guide or video, white paper checklist that you can send to people, and having a booking link, right? And then another one, have you considered doing a webinar or leveling up your online demos or videos your video presence. Have you thought about that? That would be something you could do as well, because of course we know that people buy from and work with people they like, and if they can get to know you working with you, get to know what you're like to work with by seeing you on video. I had someone, this is a while ago now, but I was walking down an aisle at a trade show, so we know that's a little while ago, in Amsterdam, and the guy comes running out of one of the trade show booths. Hey, Cindy, hey, and he had seen me on a webinar just teaching some information about trade show follow-up, and he just already felt like he knew me, and we got chatting, and it was really awesome, and hit it off. And that all came from a video that I did, right? And so he felt super comfortable to come run out and say hi. And so have you thought about leveling up your videos and online presence? So that'd be another play you could do. And finally, do you have a regular e-news or evergreen nurture campaign, or something that you do regularly that you send out to people? You probably know for what we do, we have our Friday Fab marketing that's free and super helpful marketing tips that goes out every single Friday to anybody who wants to get them. And legitimately helpful info, stuff that we're doing day in and day out, we put in there to help people. So if you can put something together and just start with a couple, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Take your most asked questions, things that you might put in a FAQ, things that you're always answering. You know, things that people are like, they ask you a question and you think, oh, everybody always asks me that. So whatever that is, that's the thing to put in your regular evergreen nurture or e-news, something like that. Those get such a good response. People will reply back to those. It's so interesting because we'll send those out and we'll find that, I'll find that people reply back to me, and maybe the topic's different from what they received. It could be a whole different topic, but nonetheless, you've got that mind share and they're thinking of you. And so when they're ready to do some work and get going on something, they'll reply back off of those e-news or evergreen nurture. So to recap, evergreen nurture or email, maybe leveling up your videos or online presence or webinar, seminar, that kind of thing. Do you have a guide, white paper, video, checklist, something like that you can give to people who are interested in working with you? What about a calendar booking link? Do you have that? And then, of course, first, we talked about, do you have a CRM or system to put all of your leads, contacts, customers, clients into, so you can automatically follow up with them and keep track of them? So pick 3 of those, or maybe you've got 3 of your next plays already set up. If not, pick from that list, set those up, set one goal for this quarter, one for the next, and you'll have your next 3 marketing plays all set. All right, it's good to be back. I missed the last few weeks because of snow and no power a couple of the Tuesdays. So I am really glad to be back, and I will see you next Tuesday. If you have any questions, hit us up here in the 7 Marketing Basics Facebook group, and have a beautiful day.